Welcome in, guys. How's it going? Hey, Mike. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good weekend. Get my YouTube going there. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, guys, I have a mix of non-sport, sport. I do have some cool sport stuff, but it is a lot of non-sport as well. What's up, Bucky's Bargains? Welcome in. Let me get a giveaway pinned here in a second. Gonna give away a vintage 90s King Kong card pack. Let me get that pinned. Meanwhile, it's gonna run for a while. How's it going, everyone? So, guys, as you're coming in, get in that giveaway on that card pack. And anyone watching on YouTube, I am selling on dibdit.com, DIBDIT.com. So let me get some stuff pulled out here, and we'll get started. I have a little bit of everything: some antique photography, press photos, wire photos, sport and non-sport, some ticket stubs. Ticket stubs are mostly NASCAR. Some cards, a little bit of everything. If you guys are looking for certain things, let me know. I can try to run. I mean, I have all kind of stuff sitting next to me here. Let's grab something here. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah. I know I'm always got the Hawkeye mic packages going. I have another one that I'm going to pack up tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately, no concert stubs. I'm trying to think if I have any music memorabilia for this show. I might have something. Guys, this show is shipping progressively with my show from Thursday. So if you bought anything from Thursday, you're going to get cheaper shipping. And then this stuff I'll get packed up tomorrow and get out on the road to you guys on Monday. I'm going to start with this little card group. I'm not really familiar with these cards at all, but they're BAM gamer cards. They have looks like probably an artist facsimile signature on back. They're numbered. So get this one. Is that Earthworm Jim? Is that what that guy is? This is an authentic fan art card. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. What's up, Anthony? That's a cool one. Is that the Joker? I'm not really a big comic guy, so I don't know. That guy looks familiar, but I don't know who he is. And this one's cool looking. So all these, we're going to start for $2. What's that guy have? A traffic cone on his head? Tell me what's going on there. I'm not sure, but all right, no takers there. We run a couple CDV photos. If anybody's interested in antique photography, on my podcast that I do with J Ride Flips and Soda City Flips, we have a members-only video. Oh, what's going on, guys? Picking Paradise. Appreciate that. But I have a members-only video on the podcast channel that's delving into how to identify early photography. So here's a pair of CDVs. This one is Taunton, Massachusetts. This one is, North Bridgewater, Massachusetts. This one dates it from the 1864 to 1866 with the tax stamp. These are both going to be 1860s CDVs or carte de vistes. If anyone wants these for $2. Get a blend of errors. I got anything from 1850s to the 1990s probably here, so and beyond. What's up, Josh? No takers there. Let me run this little card lot, sort of a card lot. Yeah, by the way, I'm wearing my Mojo Dojo custom Married with Children t-shirt. So if you guys wanted a custom work done, give a Mojo Dojo Society right there a follow. We got a little wax box, empty wax box, but it's the 87 tops. Got on bottom, you got Walter Payton. I can't read upside down. Joe Morris, Jerry Rice, Phil Simms, Walter Payton. And it does have a little stack of wax wrappers I'm going to run with it. So we got the box here, and you got this stack of wax wrappers. You got Superman. So does my dad, Eve. And me. And we got a Super Freaks football. I think there's 2 of these. Sergeant Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band cards. Grease. 2 Grease. Drop Saturday Night Fever. Well, I don't know. Sorry to hear that, Eve. Got E.T. All Pro Skateboard. Saturday Night Fever, E.T. again. So you got that stack of wax wrappers, and you got the 1987 Topps wax display box. I'll run it for $2. Did I not start it? There it goes. Wax wrappers. Am I showing them? Oh, I have that backwards down there. The wax wrappers and the wax box. The tickers there. No worries. I think I'm going to show my light a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Let's do a little wire photo here. First, this is a cool wire photo. So, baseball wire photo, 1988. It's hard to read the date, 1988. But you got, I don't know if you recognize that there, but that is Herschel Walker in like a celebrity game. He was playing with the Cowboys at that point. You got Herschel Walker being taunted by Emmanuel Lewis, who played Webster. So you got like a celebrity game press photo here. Run for $2. That's okay. No, you're fine. I'm all right. Okay. All right. No Emmanuel Lewis fans there. Got a little Ripken lot here. Well, let me do this one. This is a cool one. Doc Gooden. Wire photo. Looks like it's I think it's 88. The great action shot of the Doc, Dwight Gooden. Yeah, so that's a good question, Detroit City. So it's definitely not a Type 1. Type 2, yeah, I think that's probably what they consider these guys. Anytime you see the caption printed on the actual photo, these would not be a Type 1. But people still collect them as a wire photo. So that's why I'm calling it a wire photo, not a press photo. A lot of press photos are Type 1 photos. All right. Thank you, Detroit City. Oop, I left my tape in the other room. Let me grab my tape. Be right back. All right. Detroit City's small 00. Found a little cool lot of movie promotional photos. These are all Ben-Hur. At least the majority are Ben-Hur. This one, you can see it has the notations on the bottom. 5 photos here. The last one, I don't know if this is part of it. It was in that lot, but it's just a random building. So it looks like there's 4 Ben-Hur. Maybe this is from the movie. I tend to doubt it. So you got the 4 Ben-Hur photos and the 1 additional photo. Running for $2. Guys, the giveaway is running. It's a vintage King Kong movie card pack. And we're going to get in on that. All right, no takers there. Let me spin around and run some smaller stuff here. There's the giveaway. I'm going to run a pair of these. So these are Star Cal decals. You have Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis in the original package, and Lucille Ball. So you got a pair of them from the 50s. Let's see if they're dated. Yeah, not dated, but people, you can put them on whenever you want. It looks like they can put on your bicycle, drinking glass. Running for $2. All right. Do a little button lot, or the button and a buckle lot. I'm going to stab myself. So we got let's see if we can rotate it this way. So we got a Cars belt buckle. We got I'm a diehard racer. This is a magnet. Darlington Raceway, Too Tough to Tame magnet. I don't know who this dude is. Probably somebody knows. It's like a 70s button. And then we got Racing Fever. So you got the Racing Fever. Let me get this running. Racing Fever, that dude, the magnet, Darlington Raceway, diehard racer, and the belt buckle for $2. All right, no worries. Do a little 1967 New York Yankees Old Timers Day program. Let's see. 21st annual. Here's the inside. And the backside. So it's a fold open style program. 1967 Yankees Old Timers game. Okay, Mike is in. Thanks, Mike. Guys, this is progressive shipping from Thursday, so anything, you should get cheap shipping. Thank you, Mike. Smaller one. All right. Let's see what year this is. This is a cool magazine. Let's see if there's a year on it. I don't see a year. Is it on the side? Yeah, winter 1949. All right, so you have a boxing publication, Fight Stories, 1949, winter 1949. So pretty cool. Running for $2. Okay, Mike, thank you. I saw one of these before. I'll run one on here, though. But it's a Edison Amberall record. Got the Thomas Edison graphic on there. This one's cool because it has a, well, here's the wax cylinder inside. This is what you would play. But you can see in the end, this has the song that would be played on the cylinder. And this was E. Davenport's Sheridan's Ride. So it's Civil War themed music in the Edison on the Edison wax cylinder. Running for $2. The takers? All right. Let's do another. I sold a couple of these on Thursday. Rockford Peach player. Ruth Richard autographed 8x10. Some from the AAPGBL, All-American Professional Girls Baseball League. Does very well. But autographed 8x10 here. Mike is in. Thank you, Mike. Turn a little Mickey Mantle pair. So I got the sealed Mickey Mantle comic book. I think these are from '82. Sold them on here before. With the postcards on back. And you got the Mantle magazine. Mantle the Man and His Memorabilia. This is like an SCD special issue relating to Mickey Mantle. So you get the two for one money. Mike is in. Appreciate it, Mike. So he's picking Paradise. Thank you. For everyone watching on YouTube, I'm selling on dibdit.com. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. I'm going to repair these. These are, let's see the date. It's 49. 1952. So a pair of comic books, but they're Thrilling Adventures in Stamps comics. So there's two of them. That one has a like a Western or some sort of battle scene, and this one is like a pirate scene or something. But two of these from the 1952. Go ahead and start it. Let me start it. Okay. We got a pair of autographed items here. We got Charles Johnson, the catcher, Florida Marlins catcher, on a Beckett Future Stars magazine, and Jermaine Dye 8x10. So you get two autograph pieces for $2. But I bet he would have been a bigger name, Charles Johnson, if he wasn't in Florida at that point. I mean, he was a good catcher or power hitting catcher for a few years there. Yeah, to it. Maybe I never made out this autograph. It's a Brooklyn Dodgers image, but it is signed over there. I never made that out. I'm going to put that with this group in case anybody wants those 3 pieces for $2. Brooklyn Dodgers auto. And then these 2 that I just ran. It'd be hard to make it out. I'm sure I didn't spend any time. Look, I only looked when I threw it in this box. So I'm sure somebody can make that out easily. Detroit City's in. Appreciate it. Detroit City takes it down. Thank you. Try another Rockford Peach off photo here. Oop, the giveaway's running. Is that Jackie? Jackie V. The pack is coming your way. Congrats. That one's yours. You get that labeled. I'm in a very early piece here. I'm not sure there's going to be interest or it's an early cabinet, 1890s cabinet card of an actress, Bessie Clayton. This is a tobacco cabinet, Newsboy Tobacco, New York. So 1890s actress cabinet photo or cabinet card. Running for $2. Definitely a deal here, $2. Mike knows that. Mike's in it too. Nice buy, Mike. Get that in your box. We have a 1975. Oop, I spun my camera around. 1975 New York Yankees Old Timers Day game program. Got the beautiful 56 Topps Mickey Mantle graphic on front. Let's see if Mantle was playing it. DiMaggio, Whitey Ford, Rizzuto. I don't see Mantle listed on the playing that game. Willie Mays, they were playing against, though. So here's the inside. In the back. So 1975 Yankees Old Timers game program. Appreciate the bids. Picking Paradise takes it down. Thank you. Picking Paradise, I think I saw you on, was it Kevin's last video or this week at the one of the flea markets down there in Florida? It was 07. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, that's where I do all my sourcing at flea markets. So I love. I know that it looks like they have good ones down there, and we have good ones up here in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. So here we have a 1966 66 Yankees scorecard program. Let's see who they're playing. They're playing the Twins. So you have the Yankees, Twins. Trying to see if Mickey Mantle's in the lineup. Might not be in the lineup that game. But you have Mantle, Maris, probably Killebrew on the other side, right? Let's see. Yep, Harmon Killebrew. They have a little toning on the corner there, but nice overall condition. 1966 Yankees. Got a phone call there. Mike takes it down. Thank you, Mike. All right. Then we got a 71 Yankees scorecard. Actually, what is this? It's sort of like a brochure, right? It looks like. So it's 1971 New York Yankees. The back has the schedule. The inside has like loose pages that are like the rosters and statistical records. There you go, 1971, like brochure, Yankees brochure with a schedule in it. Running for $2. Picking Paradise is in. Thank you. Might come back at 4. Picking Paradise takes it down. Thank you. I have some more of them. I'll run in a second. Let me run these 3 real fast. These are I think these are 1914. There's 3 of these like mini pennants that are warships. So you have the USS Nashville gunboat. These are tobacco premiums. Then you got, what is that one? USS Florida. And then USS Illinois. It has like the size, like this one's 11,000 tons. So 3 1910s tobacco premium ship pennants. These sell $10, $15 a piece. They're not like a quick sale. They'll sit a little bit typically, but they definitely will sell. I just have a lot of them. The tigger's there. All right. Do another little wire photo lot. Make a little group up here. It's gonna be a Ripken lot. Yeah, all right, all Ripken here. So you have Cal Ripken, press photo, wire photo. Taking the hot shot up pretty high there. He's like turning away. You got to keep your eyes on the ball, Cal, right? That is from 88. Making the play, though. Then you got Cal Ripken. Then you got his less talented brother, Billy Ripken. 3 Billy Ripken press photos. More known, at least from my opinion, on his F-face bat card than his prowess on the field. But 3 Billy Ripken card, 3 Billy Ripken wire photos, 1 Cal Ripken wire photo. Running for $2. No takers? All right. Let's do a 19, what year is this? 83. 83 Yankees Old Timers game program. This one flips open to a poster. This one's pretty cool. We'll check out the inside of this one. So it shows like all baseball cards of the players. Go back to some play balls. You have Yogi Berra, Thurman Munson, Some Gaudi's on there, Charlie Keller. So pretty cool. That folds open. It folds down to the interior and then folds open like that or closed like that. So very cool. That's a program and a poster all in one. Running for $2. 1983. That takes it. Thank you, Mike. Let me pin another giveaway real fast here. Spin this around. We have a little 1990 Pro Set soccer card pack. And that is running. It's a little like NASCAR or the auto racing sticker lot. So you got a ISC Racers tape, Crane Chems, Champion spark plugs, I think, right? That's a cool looking one. Edelbrook, I don't know what that is. There's two of them. And then there's I Love Racing. So you got what was that, six decals there. $2. What's up, Lucky Pizza? Is that okay? Engine car parts? Cool. Okay. Do a little auto racing ticket lot here. So we got Pocono International Raceway, 1982. This one is Pocono again. We got Press Credential Syracuse Super Dirt Week, 1983. Richmond Fairgrounds Raceway, 1982. So four racing tickets there, or passes, $2. Yeah, me too, for sure. It's a little Pro Football Hall of Fame first day cover, 1969. Whatever, $2. So they would put these out and issue them and postmark them the day those stamps were originally issued. This was the 100th anniversary of football. All right. What is this one? A little 1966 auto publication, the MG Magnet K3. We actually spin this around. It's hard to show it in there. MG Magnet K3 has a 1963 date on back. 1966. Go Tigers. All right. Oh, these are good here. So you get a pair of boxing exhibit cards. You got Sugar Ray Robinson, and so you can read upside down. I cannot read upside down. Frankie Ruff. Frankie Ruff, but Ray Robinson there. That's definitely a good card. 1840s. Running for $2. Okay, Mike is in. That's a steal, Mike. Thank you. Coming your way. These are like a non-sport card here. Even though they don't look like a card, people collect them like they're cards. But these are Hires flag cards, and these would hang on top of like the Hires root beer bottles. So you get the what is that? Fremont flag, and they got the Cambridge or Grand Union flag. So two of these flag cards, one money. Running for $2. Mike is in. Mike takes him. Thank you, Mike. I don't know the year of this. Here's a little Marilyn Monroe postcard. Blank back, or I mean, it's not blank, but it's not used. Let's see if there's any. Well, it says 1952. I don't think that's the date of the. Maybe it is. I don't even know. But there's a date up in that upper right corner, 1952. Oh, very cool. There's a ton of soda stuff in my warehouse, Mike. I sold a lot of like very rare early soda buttons from the collection that I bought. I mean, some like early Pepsi Coke buttons. I mean, they don't look like much. They sell for $100, and they sell the day you list them. So that I love early soda advertising. Mike is in. Maryland fan. Mike, I'm going to throw you another Maryland postcard with this one. That one is a little risque. I didn't want to show it on Dibbed It, but I'll just throw it in your package. Yeah, Mr. Joe DiMaggio. You know what I bought? I wish it was before I had a YouTube channel, but I bought at a card show. George Burke, I think that was a photographer, used to make custom die cut photos for athletes. And this was Joe DiMaggio. It was a die cut of Joe DiMaggio batting. And I was at the dealer's booth, and I asked how much for that. And he said like 35. I'm like, I knew he made these for the players, and they belonged to the players. And it even had like an auction house sticker on it that I think it was like Hunt sold it years earlier. So I asked, I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's a Mojo custom there, Kevin. Appreciate it. And I double checked it to make sure that he was giving me the right price, and he only wanted $35. But I found a photo of Marilyn Monroe with that piece in the background. It was super cool. So that was in there. Ray Train. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I found a picture of Marilyn with that die cut photo, like standing right behind her on their like foyer table. 1967. I saw one of these earlier. 1967, New York Yankees Old Timers Day program. Dropped it, didn't break it. all the players' photo shown inside there. Oh wow, yeah, that's nerve wracking when you're watching your son or daughter. It looks like your daughter there. Yeah, I know when my son played Little League. That's nerve wracking watching him with that. Come up at a big moment, right? It's always a A lot of pressure even when you're sitting on the sideline. Yeah, I'm a vet, full-time veterinarian, at least for now, but wanted to retire into doing reselling full-time. But we're ready again? Yeah, sure thing. Small animal. I do see a lot of exotics as well, like reptiles, pocket pets. Thank you, Paradise. Appreciate it. Picking Paradise takes it down. Thank you. We have a little sheet of uncut Tidal flying stamps. We got a set of 12 of them. So you got, it's hard to read it. Well, you can see it. You can see it. Uncut stamps here. Tidal, like flying A. So like a gas station giveaway piece here. Trolliana. All right, no takers. I read one of these earlier. I'll run it again. Get the Mickey Mantle sealed comic book. 1992. This one is the second issue. I think the other one I ran was the first issue. Running for $2. Thank you, Picking Paradise. Appreciate it. Here's this 1957 baseball record book. We got Ted Williams, Stan Musial. Let's have a little toning, but not in terrible shape. Has all the really great images inside. $2. What's up, Flip from the trailer? Mike is in. Thanks, Mike. Mike takes it. Here we go. Thank you. All right, not ephemera at all here. I thought these were super cool when I picked them up. We have a generic Transformer style robot pencil sharpener. So you got like the rubber, or is it die cast metal and plastic. So it's not rubber, die cast metal and plastic. Transformer like pencil sharpener on card. Very cool. Thrifting Theology's in. Wolves Baseball's in. Mojo likes it. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Josh. Thank you very much. By the way, your escape bag was one of the more fun pickups I've had at the flea market in a long time. I thought they were so cool. And I was looking them up. I could not find the one that sold anywhere. So they can't be super common. All right, what we got here? We're a little stack of Valentines. We're a little late for Valentine's Day, but we'll run them anyway. Best one is definitely the first one. There's a little crack in it, a little crease in it down the corner there. But snap out of it, be my Valentine. You got a rat in a mouse trap, or mouse in a rat trap, mouse in a mouse trap. Not the most romantic themed card there, but then you got long distance call, cool early automotive one. And then this, a very ornate articulated one, although it is a little loose. So that's more Victorian era. But 4 vintage Valentines, including the coolest one there on top, for $2. Thrifting Theology likes them. Appreciate it. There we go. Little Smashing Pumpkins. King of Penance is in the house. Thank you, Thrifting Theology. That's like one of the better lyrics. That or the Beck Loser has some great lyrics. Look at termite choking on the splinters, and he's got some great words in his music there. You have number 18, Thrifting Theology. Run a little NASCAR button lot. Let me grab some out here. Oh, that's a cool one. I'll show you that one in a second. So you got 5 racing buttons here. So you got this dude. I don't know who he is, but somebody probably does. Camel. Oh, there's a button stuck to it. Nope, no, there's not. Camel GT Challenge. Got the Hershey 2014 button. This one's a cool one I liked. Hang in there, Racing Granny. That looks like the King of Penance a little bit. That one. And then we got Mobile Indianapolis, the enameled one there. So you got 5 racing buttons, 1 money. This Wrinkle in Time. Yeah, where is that? Is that Frank Black, right? Is that Frank Black? Pixies? Or just his solo album? There you go. Yeah, that's a good song. Headache. Because that giveaway is running will run soon on the 1990 Pro Set Soccer card pack. If anybody wants that for free. Just trying to count something. I was going to run a lot of these, and it's 5, 6. It's like 8. Let me get that. Flip this around. So you got 8 of these Richard Petty 1992 Fan Appreciation Tour, like info cards or like thank you cards, or I'm not exactly sure. It just talks about his career. So there are 8 of these from 1992 Richard Petty, like info cards or career cards. I'm going to run a pretty cool piece next. No interest there. This piece, I think it deserves some bids, but you guys, I don't even want to say that, but I don't think I do. I know he's a racer, Andy, but I'll check for you. So this is a a factory error group of Return of the Jedi 1983 cards. So there are 5 rack packs here. And the reason it's a factory error is that some of the cards were put in backwards, and also some of the perforations were not put through. So this one, these 2 packs here, there's no like perforated like this. You can see the perforation. This pack over here, there's no perforation between the cards. Yeah, definitely one of the worst names for sure. That's a good draft, Mike. So again, you got 5 rack packs of Return of the Jedi cards, pack fresh cards in a factory error. Let me get that giveaway going first here to somebody. Drifting Theology. Congrats. Put that in your box. So this is pretty good. You guys can rip these and open them, or you could, you know, at least cut them down. You can separate them down the middle here and sell them. You can split them up. But let me get a medium item because this has a little weight to it. And these guys are running 5 uncut factory error 1983 Return of the Jedi cards. Even just to hang this on a wall too, that would look pretty cool, right? Even if you do just hang them up. And these header cards aren't super common either. Is that Drifting Theology in your way? I ran a couple things here. I'm going to run again real fast. We got a pair of star decals. We got Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, and Lucille Ball. Unopened packs of decals from the 50s. No, man, I had great fashion back in the day. Come on now. Oop, I'm going to make it a small. I don't know why I pulled it medium up. Two decals here. Judy's in. Thank you, Judy. In high school, I was all about just flannel, Annie. Did you wear a lot of flannel? I was like flannel and band shirts. So I think it's a cool look now, too. I still would wear that. Although I did have my jeans French rolled at the time. So that probably killed the cool look that I had going on. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, no, I wore turtlenecks too. I think I wore either, if it was cold, I wore a flannel and a turtleneck. If it wasn't cold, I wore flannel and a band shirt. But turtlenecks were definitely in the early mid-90s. So there's 4, what do you call these again? Promotional photos for the movie Ben-Hur. So you get this top one has Ben-Hur name on it. The rest are don't have the Ben-Hur name. These are definitely all Ben-Hur like action scenes showing you upside down, which isn't great. That's a cool one. The 4 Ben-Hur photos, and you got 1 random photo of a building that was somehow in that stack. So movie promos, Ben-Hur, 4 of them, and a random extra photo for you. Did you have the French roll, though, with the turtlenecks, is the question, Andy? I French rolled everything back then. I went to I remember I was at my baseball banquet, and I had my, like, dress pants French rolled. All right. Oh, this is a super cool book here. All right, so this is one of my favorite pieces that I'm running here today. So you have a wedding secrets booklet, but this is a Pabst Milwaukee like advertising booklet. So they put this out, but I think it's from 1892. Let me double check the date. I remember I looked at it when I first found it. 1894. So it's advertising for the World's Columbian Exposition, which was the World's Fair in Chicago. But it talks about beer. Oh, Mike, really? You might. I don't know your age, but it was just our area. Everyone was French rolling everything. What a malt extract is. So it does talk about like beer and the Pabst Brewery, but it goes into preparing yourself for the wedding. Oh, there's a giving away $100 prize. The wedding day, more advertising for Pabst malt extract, the bridal couple. When the nerves are rattled, I guess they're going to tell you to drink some Pabst when the nerves are rattled after the wedding. There's nothing about the wedding night. It's just, what's up, B-Man? B-Man, I'm selling over on dibdit.com. You use code SPORTFLIPS, you get $5 free to spend. Your druggist sells it, Pabst Brewing Company. The malt extract you can get anywhere, I guess. So there we got it. Pretty cool wedding secrets booklet put out by Pabst Brewing Company, now PBR. Running for $2, 1894. Are you 11 years older, Mike? Yeah, so you probably missed the French roll. I mean, you were there for it, but all right, no takers there. So a couple cool tobacco cards here. I'll finish up here shortly, but these are bird and egg cards. You get the chaffinch and the robin, and these are advertisements for a pen on back. So you get the typhoon. Oh, I'm sorry, not typhoon. Typhoo. Maybe it's a tea company. Wait. The tea, which goes just as half as far again. I don't know. It's in the back. It looks like it's pen advertising. You want the beer piece? All right. We run these cards, Annie. I'll run it again for you. Pair of bird and egg tobacco cards, or cigarette cards. I guess they're pen cards, but they're trading cards. Then I'll run the Pabst piece. All right, we get the Pabst piece here. Me and the King of Pennants have a YouTube channel called Rips and Brews, where we do beer tasting and card ripping. So he's a beer fan, brews his own beer. We need to do some home brewed beer, Andy, for the channel. Yeah, he might. He definitely he might learn a little bit of something in there. Thanks, Andy. A small 20 King of Pennants. By the way, me and the King of Pennants do a podcast on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time, on my YouTube channel, Vintage Sport Flips. Oh, not doing that again? All right, so I was the best man. I had to give his best man speech, and I am not a public speaker. I probably would be better now that I do YouTube, but that was a rough night for me. All right, but let me find someone to raid here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. See who's open, so we can get raided. So we got, look, New Jersey Picker was after me. So we'll get New Jersey Picker rated, and I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll see you next week.